what I'm thinking. What's up, Jimmy Haymaker? What's up? Have I seen you on my streams before? Are you a subscriber of this channel? Yay, what's up, Carl the Sim? I haven't worked in 7 years, damn. Yeah, I haven't worked in 4 years. I'll probably have to work soon though. Yeah, this is my new place, Carl the Sim. Brand new room, everything. Yeah, it's decent. Oh, nice one. What made you subscribe to my channel? I'll just go win the literally just stay in this place and just win the lottery. I'll be fine. I could just buy off the landlord though, couldn't I? When you think about it, if I won the lottery, I could literally. I mean, I don't think I'd want to live here like completely, like permanently though. I'd probably want to I don't know, probably move to the Mediterranean or somewhere. I'm so tired, man. Honestly, I barely had any sleep. I don't know, Culver Sim. I have no clue. I have no clue. Well, yeah. Welcome to my new home. This is the bed. This is all my. Obviously, there's the Xbox and the TV. I'll get that set. Honestly, the setup here is so much better. Like I've got. Look, I'm not even joking, guys. Look, look at this chest of drawers. That's some luxurious shit right there. And then you've got obviously the bed. I'm probably on. I'm probably going to move it slightly further away. I've got blackout curtains, so I've got proper curtains this time. The walls aren't that loud from what it seems. I mean, there's a bunch of normies outside right now. Yeah, there's kids playing and shit like that, but they don't seem to be too loud, so it should be fine. But yeah, I didn't have any Wi-Fi simply down to the fact that the person expected me to connect to Wi-Fi, but luckily I've got some really good. I went across my neighbour's right, and honestly, like he was a chill guy. He let me use his Wi-Fi, everything. I literally woke it. I literally like. I think I actually basically my demand for the Wi-Fi literally woke him up. So if he was nice enough to do that, but he welcomed me and stuff. He was actually pretty chill. But yeah, he gave me his Wi-Fi password, so I thought, I'll take that. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. The Wi-Fi sometimes turns on. Yeah.
Now you need to get a job so you can get a Phantom.
But you have to make sure that you work five. No, you have to make sure you do 80 hours a week on minimum wage. And then instead of get the van, you basically sell it for half the price you buy it for, so you can get a one-bedroom flat. That's what positive Steve would do. God, I'm so tired. I really do need to sleep, but it's like 5 in the afternoon right now. It's way too early to sleep. What are you gonna do first day? I mean, I got here around 3 in the afternoon. Honestly, I've already had 3 hours sleep, done 10,000 steps, and on top of that as well, I've done how many steps? 10,000 steps. I've done 10,000 steps. Yeah, I've done about 10,000 steps, and I had to carry about 25 pounds worth of food, of curtains and shit like that. What else had I had to carry? Yeah, and then I had to carry food on my backpack, carry a bag full of I don't know how heavy were the curtains. We probably about like I don't know, probably like 15, 20 pounds, I would say. But then I had to carry a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, I'm knackered basically, and I barely slept. So I probably won't be doing anything in other words because I've done a lot. Lots of grannies there, or who did you see? I mean, I only saw like there was a granny, I think, but one of my neighbours. Also, what's your obsession with grannies, Cole? What's the obsession with grannies? But no, I think I did see one. Yeah, yeah. I did try and join Discord earlier. The internet's a bit slower there. Well, the internet's slower because I'm using the neighbour's Wi-Fi and they're in another house. That's why. It's the signal's better downstairs, but my social care worker's there at the moment. I can just imagine talking to you guys where he's in the same room. But yeah, the internet is definitely slower there because I've had to reconnect it twice. I think it's because I don't know. It's hopefully tomorrow I'm going to get my own Wi-Fi because that's what I want. I want my own Wi-Fi as quick as possible, and then I can sort my phone contract and sort everything else. I feel more free now, yeah, because I don't have my parents around. For as long as my parents aren't in my life 24/7, I have more freedom now. Yeah, there's the internet connection's not too bad in this corner, about to stand up, fortunately. Got 6 people online now. There aren't many people online, to be honest, on my live at the moment. There were tons yesterday. It sucked though, and that's another thing as well that I'm excited as well, because it's not necessarily right now because like most of the time most people are like barely on, but it's when it gets to like 9, 8, 9, 10, 11 to midnight where everyone's like online, and I've got my dad's, who could get woken up by me and all that. I don't have to worry about that now. I'm pretty much like overnight I'm on my own. Like during the day it's not too bad I suppose, but oh, what's up, young magic? Yeah, I'm in my new place now. Got instant Wi-Fi. No mold in my room anymore. Yeah. Hey, be good to connect on Insta. I don't use Instagram. I think it's terrible. Yeah, it is a W. It's a nice house. It's a nice room to be honest. They've got blackout curtains. They've got the setup, the TV setup. Guys, if I show you, the TV setup's better. I've got a brand new chest of drawers. This is all my shit I need to put on my bed. Yeah, I don't know. This is my bed here, and then there's a wolf canvas and all that. Yeah, remember to use a VPN. Well, yeah, that's actually a very good point. Actually, the only thing I do have a VPN. Obviously, I'm not using it now because I don't want to end the live, but maybe when I end the live, I will. Yeah, yeah, yeah. New place, exactly. Don't have to live with my parents anymore. I'll show the room. Yeah, this is my room. Yeah. Honestly, no mould in the room. There's a Wolf canvas as well, which might hang up soon. And a Chelsea v Liverpool canvas when we beat them 2-0 in the FA Cup a few years ago. Oh, why is that made about the VPN? Oh, because I've got a VPN. I've got a VPN, right? But got a VPN, but I didn't connect to it before I did this live stream. So yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, it's near shops. There's a Morrison's nearby. I assume you know what Morrison's is if you're British. Um, yeah, I might go and get my own Wi-Fi tomorrow, possibly depending on the situation. Yeah, it is decent. It is decent. Could be worse. We'll have to get up at 9 or 10 tomorrow though. Well, that's 10 times better. But yeah, I won't have to. Well, yeah, because they can spy on him. Yeah, that's the problem that I'm worried about. They could spy, or they could. Yeah, that's a very good point. I don't think they would do that, to be honest. I mean, I've seen one of the neighbours already, and they're not that bad from what I know. They probably wouldn't spy on me. I mean, what would they got to gain, to be honest? Um, am I going to get a job? I mean, maybe, I don't know, probably in a few weeks, maybe a couple months. I don't know. I mean, it depends on finances. Well, my dad's going to try and get me to get a job, obviously, but he's a boomer, so I don't really care what he thinks. But I don't know. I mean, I suppose it depends. Like, if I need to get a job for finances, obviously I'm going to have to get a job. It depends. It's not like it's work. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Young Magic. Yeah, I'm at my new place, and I've actually managed to connect to Wi-Fi. The neighbours let me use their Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah, it is nice, to be honest. But yeah, that's it. I'm not living with my parents anymore. Hooper, yay! Yeah, and this looks like you. That looks like the same room you had. The old one, yeah, the old one at my sister's, definitely. It actually does look very similar to my old sister's, actually. It does look very similar to the room of my old sister's. Like, it's got the same. It's got the same. It's got the same, like, you know what I mean, like paper layout. I mean, I prefer this room than the room that I stayed at when I was at my sister's. How does it feel being free? Oh, it feels amazing, man. Like, obviously, I'm not free because I don't actually have a place to myself 24/7, but at least I'll be able to sleep on my own. At least I'll be. Also, I won't have to worry about going to bed. I won't have to worry about going to bed at, I don't know, 9, or I know I have to go to bed at like latest at 10 now because of all my dad's bullshit. I can literally, like, I could practice as long as I like go to bed at like latest maybe 2 night or 1 or 2 in the morning. So it's not too bad. Like, it's better, isn't it, at least? I mean, I have a social security worker who's going to be here, I don't know, for a few more hours, but that's about it, to be honest. But it's not like it's going to be, I don't think it's going to be like all the time. It'll only be for a few hours. Yeah, it is a nice room. Yeah, I've got TV, look. Got TV. I haven't, I need an aerial cable though. I'm not that bothered, to be honest. As long as I've got my phone working, I've got Wi-Fi. What sort of job are you going to do? I don't know. I mean, ideally, I'd want to do a delivery driving job because it looks easy. Yeah, the pay isn't good, but I don't need a lot of money anyway. But at the same time, I don't have a driver's license right now. So if I was, I'd be kind of fucked, right? I wouldn't be able to actually get an actual, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be able to actually like properly drive, in other words, or do the delivery driving job because I'll be completely screwed. Maybe success is easily getting there. I mean, I suppose it is, yeah. I mean, I do have to pay rent now. I didn't have to pay rent when I was at my dad's. I had to pay bills and shit, but the rent's pretty cheap here. I think it's like £150 from what I remember. Are you going to still get? Yeah, my dad does agree. My dad did agree that he was going to get me a car, but he was only giving me like a small car, like a year or so. He said he was going to get it under a year, and if it doesn't get to a year, he basically said you can just sell it or keep going, basically. Maybe watch Euro football. Yeah, I am. Tomorrow they're sorting out the cables, and I'm probably going to have to get an extender cable. And after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to. Oh, I'm gonna sit down. But yeah, that's basically what's gonna happen. Is I'm gonna get my I'm gonna get an extended cable so I can put the aerial in the TV. Boom, done. Paying bills starts with. Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know if my mum's a narc per se, but it's just good to be away from parents, man. Like it feels good, you know. Yeah, football. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch. I'm gonna watch England play against. I'm gonna watch England play against Serbia on Sunday. I might watch the Germany v Scotland game. I don't know. To be honest, I like football, but I'm probably only gonna watch Spain and England. You'll think you'll get bro. I'm not gonna be getting an escort anytime soon. Let's put it that way. A, because I'm low on money, and on top of that as well, I don't know. I mean, I just don't care, to be honest. I don't care about sex or escorts anymore, to be honest. I don't care about any of that stuff. Did you have to move a lot of stuff? I mean, really, I'm a minimalist, but because of all the clothes that my mum continuously bought me all the time, like basically, because she just used to buy me pointless shit all the time, basically half the stuff of clothes and stuff, yeah. And like my dad bought me my duvet, but yet the duvet is literally a single bed. It's literally a single bed cover. It's not even a double bed cover. But yeah, I did have to move a lot of shit, but I mean, this is all the shit I have. This is clothes. That's pretty much all the stuff that I had to move, but yeah. Pimping equals tricking, yeah. Mate, don't ever pay for sex you'll regret. I mean, escorts aren't that bad here in the UK because they're illegal. So the escorts are like, they're more likely to take better care of their customers or their clients. But at the same time, I don't know. And also, most escorts are scam artists. They're not actual escorts a lot of the time. Yeah, sex is overrated, man. If you think about it, if it wasn't for sex, we wouldn't be suffering in this world. You know, we wouldn't be here suffering. You know, that's just the truth. I think a lot of the reason why I don't care about sex as well is mostly because I'm just too tired to care to the last few months or even the last, yeah, I'd say in the last few, I don't know, like in the last 7, 8 months, my sex drive and my libido's gone down. To be honest, like I'm always in like fight or flight mode. Like since moving in here, like it's pretty cushy because now I got Wi-Fi. I'm chill now. But yeah, it's okay. My internet just cut. Yeah, sex is overrated. It gives the female power over you. Yeah, it does. These days, you'll get bad juju, bad energy from escorts. What does that mean? Do you mean STDs? Bad juju energy comes from women in general. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I'm not even joking. Like, my mum today literally got all like worried and like panicky over like she literally like got all panicky. Like she said she was gonna call me in a couple days after I moved in, and then she called me like the moment I moved in. After I moved in, and then she called me like the moment I moved in. So annoying. But yeah, so annoying. But yeah, I won't have to worry about that anymore, obviously. As they will suck the soul out of me, Cheryl. Oh, Cheryl. Oh, Ben Carroll. Yeah, I thought the social care worker would constantly, like, you know what I mean, all the people in general would, like, boss me around, but I seem to be left alone so far. Yeah, not in a good way. Literally, they will suck the soul out of you. Literally. You'll be damaged goods. Yeah, I don't have to worry about streaming as well. I wonder, it's really weird because, like, yeah, I'm usually used to going to bed at like 3 or 4. Now I'm going to go to bed at like 1 or 2 at latest now. But it's better. You know what I mean? It's better at least because I won't have to deal with I won't have to deal with my dad, I won't have to deal with the mold in my room, I won't have to deal. I don't know how my sleep's gonna be, but I think I'm always gonna be a bad sleeper, so I'm just it's pointless worrying about that. Plus I'm actually in a double mattress now. The seagulls out on the roof. Conjugal birds are not guaranteed, no. Well, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, yeah, that is very true. Most social care workers suck, to be honest. I think one of the social care workers, not the one I have at the moment, but the oh, well, she's not. Was she a social care worker? I think she is. Yeah, she. I don't know. There was an aura that she gave out, which was very toxic. I'm not trying to sound like one of those like weird spiritual people, but I don't know. I just didn't like her that much. And there was another guy as well that I had months ago. I can't remember his name. What's his name? I can't remember his name. Might have been Steve something. I can't remember. I can't remember his name, but he pretended he cared and stuff. And I think there was one when I got kicked out, and the social security worker pretended to be on my side, but he clearly wasn't. He was clearly on my sister's side. And all I remember him doing was like saying, "See, the family do care about you," just because like my family members complained that they weren't doing enough or something like that. Was it positive, Steve? Nah. Oh, what's up, Nick Shrug? Oh, you didn't see my last string, did you? Was it positive, Steve? Nah, it wasn't positive, Steve. I mean, I think most people are positive. I think most male normies are positive Steves, to be honest. My dad's definitely a positive Steve. Definitely. That's for sure. Yeah. What's up, V? What's going on? Yeah, I'm in my new place now, V. So cool though, I actually got my own place. And the Wi-Fi isn't cutting out every 2 minutes. Yeah, it's all right. I'm tired, but other than being sleep deprived, I'm okay, I guess. I mean, pretty much as long as I can connect my Xbox, uh, as long as I connect my Xbox, watch the football. I'll probably just watch the football on my phone, to be honest, if I can't have a TV license. Honestly, I'm not going to pay for a TV license. Screw that. Do you despise having to work in the future? I mean, I despise working, yeah. Why would I want to work? But at the same time, I don't know. You've got to do what you got to do, I guess. Also, being on benefits long term. But the things in me, I am a minimalist though. There's a part of me that wants to have lots of money, but not for like materialistic reasons, but for like, you know what I mean? So security reasons. Are you going to get all your PIP now? Yeah, my mum actually called the bank, but that's obviously because she had to. But yeah, my mum called the bank, and yeah, I did go into the bank this morning actually and check to see. Um, and I did go to check to see. Um, I did go in to check, and I had barely gained any money. So either I've wasted a lot of my PIP, or two, she hasn't actually done it yet, or the PIP's just taking the piss. One of the three. You think? Yeah, life is loser crap. Did you go to the therapist for leaving? No, I did not go to the therapy. I lied to my mum and dad saying I went to therapy. They asked me, "Is the session good?" I went, "Yeah, yeah." I completely lied to them though. I wasn't going to fucking. But I had better things to do. I had to buy. Oh, actually, I didn't have to buy curtains in the end, so I just walked extra miles for no fucking reason. But I went in to buy some curtains. I had to buy some new food. I had to get something to eat. So yeah, like I didn't go to the therapy. No, I lied to my mum and dad because I don't care about it. It's pointless. It doesn't do anything. You know, it doesn't. Do you do not pay the TV license? I never paid in years. Yeah, same. That's if I can do that, I'll do that. I'll just watch the football on my phone. I'll just watch the football on my phone. Yeah, exactly. The therapist must have not been that hard. She wasn't really. I mean, she was all right, I guess. She wasn't that fit though. She was okay. They'll stop giving it. Well, that's what Rishi Sunak's been saying, but I don't think the Tories will be voted in. So I highly doubt they will. As long as the Tories don't get voted in or reform, which I don't think they'll get voted in either, I highly doubt that. I think Labour are purely going to win it now. I think Labour are going to win the next election. I don't know, maybe then reform might win the next one after that. Yay. Yay. Yeah, I hope not as well, but I don't think they will. I think it's just scaremongering tactics because much more people have been getting on benefits recently, and obviously they want taxpayers, right? Or they want people to pay as much tax as possible. How are you going to do that by working? You can't do that if there ain't any workers. You know, that's. Do you think the world is more conservative or right wing than 10 years ago? I would say yes, because the woke shit that's going on right now wasn't available back then. You didn't have any of this LGBT shit. You didn't have any of this BLM. You didn't have any of this um, Me Too, hashtag Me Too movement. You didn't have the word incel was barely thrown around. Like if you were a man 10 years ago and you couldn't get laid, you were demonized, but there was no words for you. You were just called a loser or some shit like that. Now they literally got a word for you now. Who's on PIP then? Well, obviously I'm on PIP. But yeah, I definitely think the world now is more woke and left leaning, which isn't a good thing because like, even 10 years, 10 years ago, like I mean, I think politics is shit in general, but I feel like especially after over lockdown, I do think the system has become way too left leaning, like way too much. And I'm not even like right leaning at all. If anything, I'm probably more left leaning, but I just see what I mean. I don't like politics in general, right? I mean, I guess I'm guessing more just nothing really, I suppose. But when it comes to my views, allegedly, there's loads of gym cells though. Well, yeah, but I feel like that's more sort of a libtard thing. I don't know. Do right wingers work out? No, they probably just go down fields all day and shoot guns and shoot innocent animals for the fun of it. I don't see them going to the gym. That's mostly all the libtards, all the gym hoes and all the so-called. But then again, I don't know. House tour. Oh, not right now. I can't do a house tour right now because my social care worker's downstairs. I'll do a house tour maybe. I'll do a house tour maybe on another live stream. But then again, that depends on like who's on Discord as well. Sorry, just jumps in. No, that's fine, mate. Putin's gonna nuke Florida. Well, he's gonna nuke Florida. He's gonna nuke the whole. He's gonna nuke the whole of America, Canada, some of Mexico, a lot of the Atlantic Ocean, Cuba, the rest of the Caribbean, you name it. Literally, if Putin nukes. I don't think he will, but if Putin does nuke Florida, the whole entire of the North America, Central America, a lot of the ocean, even some of it that might go into Europe will get blown up completely. Like the nuclear bombs we have now are like 10 times stronger than they were back in World War II. That's why Oppenheimer completely fucked up because he basically gave way to basically causing like one of the most dangerous weapons in mankind, pretty much. You can't say mankind now these days. You say mankind just sexist. You have to say humankind. You have to say she-male. What do you think of PB having a melt over being called a fed? I think PB's a melt. Like, I don't know. I don't hate the guy, but he does say a lot of stupid shit. I don't think he's an anti-natalist. He's clearly like just a red pillar incel who's like, I think he's more of a eugenicist than an actual full-blown anti-natalist. I feel like half the times when he says, like the amount of times he said to me, "Oh, you're lucky, you have your parents, whatever," and I said, "Oh, my parents are bad because my dad was an alcoholic." The thing is, he says his parents are better than mine, but yet his mum literally cooks for him and like does everything for him. My mum kind of would do the washing up, but she never did the cooking for me. You know what I mean? I was always the one having to cook myself. So his mum, PB's mum, from what I remember him saying, is probably better than both my parents, but his dad's worse than both my parents. That's how I see it anyway. But it's like, who cares who has worse parents? You're forced here, and if you're struggling, that's their fault. It just is, you know. He can't nuke USA. Well, if Putin nuked the USA, Biden would just nuke Russia. Like basically the whole most of the world would go into like a ice age or something, basically, because that's what nuclear bombs do. If we were to nuke most of basically the temperatures would drop massively. Jimmy from Payday 2. I don't know who that is. Yeah, some people want to create the suffering Olympics. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like to be fair, when he said that, he was pretty much the reason why I left the server and obviously did what I did to my arm and all that stuff. So he played a large role in he played a large role in that time. And obviously I should have handled it better, but like at the same time, I don't know. I just hate when people say that. Like people say, "Oh, you're lucky you have your parents and all this stuff." Just like, bro, I'm not lucky to be alive even. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, do you know what I mean? People like him just annoy me, man. I mean, I suppose I'm lucky, yeah, but he doesn't even say it like that. It's just the way he says it. He makes it out like I'm just moaning over nothing when really I'm not, you know. Who do you think is the GOAT right now? The GOAT of what? Football, MMA, basketball? Like, who? We are due one in London. What, a nuclear bomb? Yeah, literally. Yeah, screw the nuclear. Okay, my Wi-Fi connected. Who's the GOAT of life? I don't know, mate. Anyone that's not alive. Oh, there's a bunch of comments just come through out of nowhere. I wasn't very active online the day that your situation happened, but from what I know, people shouldn't be singing. Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, even then, he didn't exactly like, you know what I mean? He has a mum that cooks for him now. Like in the moment, like sure, in the past, maybe he's had it worse, but like in the current moment, I've had it worse than him because I've had to move. What, this is my fourth place I've moved to now in what, like, well, like 7, 8 months. And on top of that, I've had to deal with an overprotective mum, an overprotective sister, a dad who pretty much throughout most of that time was just doing my head in. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, being in the same house with the same woman that threatened to beat me up as a kid and say she couldn't wait for me to go back to my mum's and all that shit. So it's like in the current moment, like, do you know what I mean? Also, PB hasn't met his dad in years. He has a mum that cooks for him and stuff and washes all his clothes. Sorry about that, guys. My Wi-Fi cut out. Yeah, the Wi-Fi signal isn't the best. Yeah, I just been to nursery to visit and she's only real. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I'm not lucky to live with my parents because, well, I'm luckier now because obviously I don't. But yeah, and she said she can't wait to die, which I told her, yeah, fuck. Like, why do people even want to live to 100? Like, what is there so good about living to 100? Like, you're so fucked by then. Like, who wants to live to 100? Fuck that. Must see the goal of your life for dodging taxes. Yeah, that's true. But he's also a natalist, so I guess screw him for that. But yeah, again, dodge taxes at least. Bong hits with Jesus. My mum was like, "Oh, it must be lovely to get that age. You're so lucky." Yeah, no one is. Change your name to Men Going Their Own Way, Rant Man. Uh, no, I quite like the realist Rant Man. I'm already done with life and I'm only in my 20s. Yeah, I think we lost, I'm back, obviously back now. But yeah, life sucks. 20s is like party phase that you think never ends, but it soon ends and you get to pay and then life starts because ain't no one help you. Well, yeah, exactly. It's really weird because I feel like you have more people helping you in your 20s, but you just feel like life's just sucks. And then by the time you get in your 30s, you know what I mean? You are truly on your own by then. Yeah, it's really scary. Yeah, only 1% make it. Congrats. Yeah, thanks, Grim. Now I'm a home person. Yeah, I never partied. I've never been to a house party. I was that unpopular. I never went to a house party. No one ever invited me. Yeah, fuck taxes, man. But all these gyms that maybe people will be living to. I personally think the gym makes you live less. Honestly, I do. I think the gym makes you live less because you think about it, like a lot of the time you do lots of weightlifting, you're you do a lot of weightlifting, you slow down your muscles, so you can't do as much cardiovascular diseases. Not just that, but eating tons of protein all the time. You know what I mean? It just isn't good for you, especially with taking steroids and shit. That stuff literally shortens your lifespan so badly. Living with people is the worst. Yeah, it is. I don't have a roommate at the moment. You watching the Euros, mate? I am watching the Euros. Yeah, solitude is peace. Rich being dead. Yeah, same. I don't know how a generation is going to get by without our parents. Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, our parents brought us here, so it's like you got that awkward thing where they help you, where you're like, "Oh yeah, thanks, mum, thanks, dad," and all this shit. But then on the other hand, you're the other side, and where you're like, "Thanks, you brought me here, you left me to suffer, thanks." It's like, do you know what I mean? It's like even when they're helpful, you still because you're still like, you would never need to help me if I was never put here. It just sucks, you know. But yeah. I think people that want to live to 100 live to, well, yeah, I swear people just live to 100 just to show off and say, oh, look at me, I live to 100. No one wants to live to 100 because living that long is great. Like, let's be fair. There's no way. We're screwed, yeah. Fuck the gym, yeah. I might start a gym membership, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. You're not missing much going to house parties, yeah. I bet they suck. I bet most people at house parties are so fucking awkward as well. They probably just spend more time standing there and drinking than they do actually like talking about like interesting shit. I'll be on the streets when, yeah, exactly. That's the thing though. I would be maybe not now because obviously I can actually go out and I've got, I'm living assisted living now, so it's better at least. Gym is, yeah, it really is. I think the gym's overrated. I'll probably only go to the gym just to I don't know, blow off some steam, but I don't think I'd make it like a all-time hobby. And we have no inheritance. I mean, I have inheritance, but how much I don't know how much. I don't know. I'll probably get like six figures or something from my dad, but it will go to my stepmom and then it'll go to him. My stepmom's like, what, like 40? I think she's 40, 40, 41. So, but she's overweight. And my dad, yeah. So probably probably once my dad dies for a few years, my stepmom get all the money, but I'm going to sue my stepmom so I can get all that money instantly because she doesn't deserve that money. She doesn't. She was abusive to me as a kid. She's just a pain in the ass to be around. She doesn't do anything useful. She doesn't deserve shit. So it's like I'm gonna sue my stepmom for inheritance once my dad dies, and I'm basically gonna get all that money to myself. I'm not waiting for her to die. Like she's overweight, but with all the modern medicine, she's probably not gonna die till she's like 90 or 100, which means I'll be 70 by then. Like hell no. I'm suing her. Long life, yeah, long life is torture. Earth is a prison. Yep, exactly. The three main compound lifts deadliest was. Well, yeah, that is very true. I mean, obviously, getting enough sleep, which I clearly do not get enough of, and obviously, eating enough of the right foods. That's very important. Exactly. Forever Conscious Research Channel. Gym is for social media. Yeah, it is. I feel like most of the stuff you see on gyms, most of the bodybuilders are all fake. Like most gyms I go to, you do not see all these massive bodybuilders. You don't. Yeah, rich cell. Lifting heavy weights is good, even just landscaping on, you'll feel better. Keys not to become a GL, exactly. No. I know you can't wait to get on with it, Dad. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, come on, Dad, hurry up. It's taking a while now. Oh shit. Get your fist up. Boom. Who's on PIP? Who do you think? Me? Do you believe in Jesus? I believe Jesus. There was a man called Jesus Christ that existed, and I do believe he was a very special person. Like not as like from a not from a like not from a like a god or a spiritual point, but from like a very. I think he was a guy who stood up towards the Jewish government. He stood up towards the Jews. He stood up towards the Romans. He stood up towards I guess the Muslims as well. Like he was a very. I know the Muslims weren't around back then because Islam wasn't created back then. But he was very important. Like he stood up for good things, and I do think I think the Jews personally killed him basically. I think because the Bible was based. I think I remember Simon saying that it was basically Jesus Christ against the Jews. That's basically what the Bible is about, basically. All medicine does is provide, yeah, exactly. Oh, that's why I'll never take antidepressants or like if it's like maybe if I was young, like how I am now, and I get a terrible disease, then obviously I'll do medicine, sure. But if you're talking about when I'm like 50 or 60, I don't know. I think my time's up, to be honest. But then again, no, why would you want a slow, painful death? I mean, will euthanasia be around by then? Probably not. I don't think it ever will, because you need wage slaves. That's the problem. Medicine, yeah, is. I think medicine's overrated. I think most pharmaceutical drugs aren't actually that good for you. I'm very like anti big pharma, to be honest. Like I don't know. Well, yeah, that's very true. I mean, I do think that like the Bible, I don't think most people read the Bible properly because basically I think have you noticed Christians they always come up with the positive quotes from the Bible, but they never come up with the negative quotes because even Jesus Christ himself in a part of the Bible said that life is suffering. There was basically like a kind of like an antinatalism quote from the Bible, but yet all they want to talk about is be fruitful, multiply, and all that nihilist shit. And it's like, when you look at it, you know, in that regard, these Christians, they're not like properly like reading, they're not like properly like reading the whole Bible. I feel like they just pick all the positive quotes out of the Bible and then just like think that that's what Christianity is about. It's like, no, bro, read the whole Bible. Because there's literal quotes saying that life is shit, and they will ignore that. I think people just use religion as a cope, to be honest. I mean, I don't believe in religion and all that stuff anyway, but well, yeah, exactly. Maybe Jesus Christ was just like full of shit. Maybe he like stood up for something good, but he said a bunch of lies. So I don't know, the Jews capitalized on it and found a way to execute him and hanging him on a cross. Maybe that's what it is. I mean, no one really, I feel like, I mean, I haven't read the whole Bible, but this is based off what someone said it. And this person that has read the Bible before, I'm talking about right now, is actually not, he's an atheist as well. He doesn't believe in like religion and stuff. Well, we die and then, I don't believe we are resurrected. Do you really think the sun and the moon just create day? No, I don't believe that. I don't believe we're resurrected. I don't believe we're resurrected. I think once we die, we die. Maybe we like go into a different realm. Maybe a whole maybe a whole reality simulated. Who knows? But I don't believe that once we die, we're resurrected on this planet. I think once we die, we die. We need air to breathe. Well, yeah, that's. But how's that got anything to do with resurrection? We're really not the universe, bro. We are not the universe. That kind of sounds narcissistic, to be honest. We are the universe. Because that sounds like self-obsession or self-absorption. I don't know. It doesn't, I don't know. I don't know if it's me, but it just sounds narcissistic. I'm not saying you're narcissistic, by the way, Alex PT, but it just sounds it. I don't know, but I don't know. There's a lot of truth in the Bible. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of truth in the Bible. But that's what I mean. That's the thing though. A lot of these Christians, they use all the positive lies in the Bible and then they use that as like truth. But yeah, when you actually read the whole Bible, there's a lot of negative stuff, or shall we say truthful stuff in there as well. We're all trying to go, yeah, exactly. The body dies, we know that. No, I don't believe that. There's not such a thing as a soul. Pretty much everything is a cope. Well, yeah, it is. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, we reincarnation, soul trap. I have heard that. Like these aliens, they feed off our souls. So when we die, they reincarnate us. So pretty much, unless we all just involuntarily went extinct, or we just went extinct in general. I don't know. Yeah, Ratman. I mean, you mean Randman, not Ratman. No, it would be called John, but in a similar position. It may be. Who knows? I mean, no one actually truly knows what happens when we die. Like, no one actually truly knows. Like, no one actually, like, truly knows. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, we do, but yeah, religion's just, yeah, it is. I think that kind of resurrection is possible. I know if I have some reason to believe I want you to think differently, yeah. Which is a huge red flag in and of itself. That's true. Damn, it's 6 o'clock already. Holy shit. It's mad to think that, like, it's like already 6 o'clock here. I've already been here for like, what, 3 hours now? Damn. Got connection to Wi-Fi. I'm going to try and get my own Wi-Fi, obviously, just in case. But I'll probably, honestly, I think I might just get a new phone. Get a new phone contract. I think we're in a perpetual energy machine that charges off suffering. Honestly, I think that was a theory that David Icke came up with. That's what he said anyway. He said that basically there's these aliens, basically the world and evolution was made by aliens. And one day it got to the point where humans, so they basically are using our souls as like energy. So they basically make us depressed, and this is why society is the way it is. Because when you think about it, society doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. Like when you think about it, we're literally relying on a piece of paper to survive. No other animal does that. There's no way in hell that we just one day thought, oh yeah, like there's obviously something behind it. Like, do you know what I mean? We're an unusual species. I think what I'm trying to say is, all these rich elites that made society, that own society, that are raising up taxes, that making us rely way too much on a piece of paper, they're probably like controlled by these like aliens and stuff that are like feeding off our souls almost. Because that's what David Icke said. Like, there's these aliens that basically like feed off our souls and shit. So that's why society's so depressed, because when you have low frequencies, these aliens feed off those low frequencies. If you have high frequencies, it scares these aliens. It stops their technology from working or something like that. It's interesting. It's very interesting. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's certainly interesting. I don't know if he came up with that theory exactly, but he's one of those people that I don't know if I 100% believe in, but there's some truth to it. There probably are like aliens that like made society. I don't think they're literally like feeding off our souls though. But it wouldn't, like, I think most likely, but it wouldn't surprise me. Money causes all problems. We need money for food. Well, yeah, exactly. Well, we don't. Personally, we don't need food. Food. We, we don't need money for food and water. Like we make that shit up. All animals, they don't rely on money. Like we never relied on money. Like when you should think about it, in the span of human evolution, right? So the moment we split off from chimpanzees around 6-7 million years ago, we started walking onto the savannah on two legs. We started eating everything we came across, from carrion, insects, nuts, seeds, fruits, leaves, eggs, I don't know, honey, whatever it was, right? And then our brains got bigger. We learned how to use tools. We slowly moved up the food chain. Well, I don't think we're that high as the food chain is what a lot of, for example, carnivore YouTubers say. This whole idea that we need to eat meat isn't exactly true, although meat is a very good nutritious source of food. And, you know, if you're not supplementing with B12, you do need to eat meat, right? That's very true. We are technically omnivores, but I think we're much lower down the food chain than higher up it. I think we're much closer to herbivores anatomically than we are carnivores, right? Because when people go on heavily meat-based diets, they don't do very well on them, right? Most blue zones tend to typically live longer because they eat more plants in their diet and less meat. It's just the truth, right? But the moment we got to 4 million years ago, 2.5 million years ago, when we started using sharp blunt stools, when we got to 1 million years ago and we started cooking and all that stuff, our gut shrank, our brains got bigger and all that stuff. And then out of nowhere, 300,000 years ago, the first Homo sapiens came back. The first Homo sapiens came back. The first Homo sapiens came around, I think there was the earliest fossils 330,000 years ago in like Morocco or something. So for all you know, we're probably already like coming up into Europe, right? And when you look in the period, not just the humans, but like of Homo sapiens even, most of that time, we have not relied on money for survival, right? Society is basically a man-made construct. The whole society is man-made. It's not made by nature. Yes, we use the resources of nature, but the idea of society, or at least the society that we have, is man-made, right? It just is. So we don't need to, in other words, we don't need to rely on money. That's the thing that's made up by rich, powerful people that control, or who made the society, and at the top of the society are making all the decisions, good and bad. When you're humbled. Do DMT and come back when you're humbled. Watch Mark's videos forever. Fascinating stuff. Yeah, I've got a lot to catch up on. Well, yeah, exactly. We don't know how we came about. Well, yeah. Well, that's one thing. Even then, we don't exactly know what happened. Like, for you know, like humans, for you know, before the first human Homo sapiens came around, for you know, there could have been aliens that came down, found, I don't know, Homo erectus or something, and then mixed some of their DNA with Homo erectus to give us like suddenly just give us extra large brains out of nowhere. Like, I don't know. Like, who knows? So we're smart enough to make society, but we're not smart enough to be conscious enough of our own issues. So then they can, I don't know. I mean, no one knows exactly. I mean, I don't know. The Big Bang Theory is as straightforward as what Stephen Hawking made it out to be, though. But it's a very interesting theory, definitely. But I mean, how did we even know 11 billion years ago that the universe just came out of nowhere? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, how do we actually even know that? Like, we've got evidence of fossils of early humans, right? We know that that's true. We've got fossils from back from way over like 500 million years ago, even, right? Back in the Cambrian period. And we even got fossils from like algae and stuff like from like 2 billion years ago. What we don't have is evidence that there was a Big Bang. Like, how do we know how the universe was truly made? Like, we never truly know because A, science is inconclusive, and B, we weren't back by then, so we weren't there to see it. Yeah, the Earth is honestly going to be awful in 500 years' time. Like, can you imagine how polluted it'll be? Like, Jesus Christ. You wouldn't be able to go outside. You'd literally have to wear like a full-on like gas mask just to protect yourself. You'd be looking like one of those like Mexican cartels that like wears those gas masks to stop themselves from breathing all the cocaine. I wish I could leave now. Honestly, I can imagine like leaving now what the Earth would be in 500 years. I don't think I would want to go back to the future, to be honest. Are you enjoying giving your Father's Day? No, not really. I mean, my stepmom would literally put it through my door and expected me to give it to her, to him. I mean, I was like, what's the point in this? Like, why? Like, why are you so obsessed? And the thing is, this was a week, by the way, till Father's Day. A week. It could have easily been like just before we had left. She could have easily done it then, but no, she had to do it like a week before. Such a weirdo, honestly. Such a fucking douchebag. Yeah, I'm not. I don't think my dad actually cares, to be honest. My dad doesn't really celebrate Father's Day. We don't celebrate birthdays. We only celebrate Christmas, and that's about it, to be honest. Alien slept with, yeah, yeah, alien slept with. That's probably something that Alex Jones would say. We're all here worried about technology shit, but we don't even know how we. Well, yeah, exactly. We don't know. I'm worried that I won't be able to connect to Wi-Fi. To be fair, the Wi-Fi's been really good so far. Yeah, no one does question anything. Like right now, we're questioning shit, sure, but most people aren't like us. Most people don't sit there because either people have got kids to feed. They've got a wife or a husband, or they've got to work a job. They're not like people like us where they can just sit back all day and think about this shit. I think the Earth will be here in 500 years' time. I think Earth won't be gone for like billions of years, to be honest. I mean, I think we'll fuck up the environment. I think we're going through mass extinction right now, but I mean, look about it, Earth's always remained. Even in like Earth is in like the way Earth is now, sure, yeah, it'll end. A, because Earth always changes, and two, we're speeding up the process with our pollution and shit. Probably, yeah. He's mind blowing 1,000 years from now, like he's gonna be mad, like now we're going so we're definitely gonna have like to be fair, I would love a real AI girlfriend, a real life AI girlfriend. No child, won't have to risk having a child, won't have to risk being moaned at, won't have to risk just be like pure. It would literally just be using it as an object, like literally. That's kind of what I want. Like sex toys that don't look that good and escorts, there's too much pressure. Like you literally, like the moment you see them, you basically got to get hard instantly and just fuck them, basically. And let alone most of them don't even do any of like the super kinky shit. Most escorts actually are pretty fucking boring, to be honest. It's like it's really not worth wasting money on an escort. Like even if the escorts are better quality here, they're still not worth it in my opinion. Like unless you've got all the money to splash in the world, I will never buy an escort. It's definitely by design. We don't know. Well, yeah, exactly. I don't think we ever will. Yeah, maybe they like wipe our memories off. Like so, then when we come into this world, like maybe this we know the Matrix from when we're babies is so like bad. That's like when we come out of the mother's womb, we cry because we know this already from being born. We know this existence is bad, and which that's like the reason why a child cries. Maybe like I don't know. It's just a conspiracy theory, but It's like, why does a child cry when it comes out his mother's womb? Like, if life is such a gift, then why does it, when a child comes out of mother's womb, why does that child always cry? Like, do you know what I mean? In 2040, people take out mortgages for a robot. Honestly, I probably would as well, to be honest. Honestly, I probably would. But do you know what I mean? I've always wondered, like, why do babies cry when they come out into this world? Like, why? Like, what's going through their head? Like, do they know that this reality sucks? And like, because of upbringing and I don't know, or survival instincts taking over, they just instantly think this world is great. I don't know. Like, when you think about it, like 100 years ago, people like us would have been a lot more rare than it is now. Because we have the internet, we can see what the world for what it truly is, right? Like 10 years ago, even, we didn't have that because we didn't have the same level of internet connection. We didn't have the same level of ability to think and sit and think, oh shit, like this life sucks, or you know, this is bad, or that's bad, or you know, like I don't know. I feel like we know more now, so I feel like we can sort of find a way of knowing what I don't know. Yeah. Wait, what was that? Huh?
I want to take something in my car.
Okay, yeah. Right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's true. Makes perfect sense. Well, yeah. I mean, I suppose I mean, yeah. I don't know. We will still have. Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't think. I think most of the memories probably instantly get like they instantly just go. I don't know. It's interesting. But they fade away when we know when we're born that this is. Well, yeah, exactly. That's probably what it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Been live streaming that for an hour. Oh, Steve Brown's just texted. It made me think, since people experience memory loss with brain damage when our soul leaves the body, it makes me think, since people experience memory loss with brain damage. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe that's why when I don't know, I guess maybe if the reincarnation thing is true. That's probably very true, actually. Yeah, that's very true. And there's a thing with like weather recently. The weather's been so bad. Like the weather's actually been so bad recently. Like it's actually been dreadful. Like literally, like all it's been is like cloudy. It's like mid-June now, and it's like not even 20 degrees. I'm not complaining because I don't like hot, warm weather. Oh yeah, that's very true. Everyone wants it to be true, really. Well, yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah. So we'll keep coming here. Yeah, reincarnation is my worst fit. Yeah, exactly. God, if I reincarnate, I just hope I like become like a Chad or something, at least. You know what I mean? Or someone who's rich and stuff. That'd be nice. Actually, got oh fuck. Got an eye mask. I'll never incarnate again. Yeah, exactly. I'm not. Hell no. I ain't doing that shit. I don't know if do you cut this open. suppose. No, I don't care. Yeah, same. I don't care about money either. I mean, if I was to be reincarnated, I would want to be like a Chad or something at least. But I certainly don't want to reincarnate. Hell no. It's coming home. No, it ain't. Who actually, Alex Peter? Who do you think is going to win the Euros this summer? My predictions on Germany. I think Germany, the host, they're going to beat France in the final. I think England will play France in the semi-finals and will lose 2-1. This is my new eye mask, my sleeping eye mask. I wonder what it feels like. Anyway. This is comfortable, you know. I mean, I don't know. It depends on the light. Now, what's it like? The light. I hope my internet connection's fine. Got blackout curtains. I mean, personally, I want to move this bed here, and then see if I can, like, see how, like, well, like, that's the problem. That's the problem, is it? Maybe I can do this, I don't know. Because it's going to let in light there. Okay. What I'll do is I'll push the bed full backwards. I mean, obviously it's not night time at the moment. What I'll do is I'll get some like black cardboard and then do the same what I did at my dad's. And then just, I don't know, block out whatever extra light comes through and I should be fine. But use blue tack instead, obviously, because this is not my dad's property. When I see people reading Warzone, I know, it's like, why? Like, why would you have kids when your country's literally fighting? Like what? Like that's a recipe for disaster. But yeah, I wonder where he's on Discord right now. How's the new place? Yeah, I'll talk to them in a bit. But yeah, it is stupid to have a child when, you know what I mean, when there's wars going on, right? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I used to have a child when I had to live a prolonged life and stuff, I suppose, but you know, it ain't great. Yeah, the door doesn't even properly shut. Literally, the fucking door is so bad, man. Actually, damn. Yeah. Anyway, I'm about to I know, saying that he's on live video. I know, I'm not gonna let because I think what's his name, Nick. That's one thing I need to do is get a haircut, get a buzz cut, and then shave the old facial hair. I'll get to 1 minute 15 and then I'll end the live. If they oh yeah, it's Steve Brown. What's up, man? I'm getting bent over by the boss right now, but how's yeah, it's nice. It's nice, Steve. Yeah, thanks for joining. Yeah, I've actually got internet connection. Neighbours let me use their Wi-Fi. I was so happy when that happened, bro. Like you don't understand how excited I was, honestly. I was like, finally something to do. So as long as I've got internet connection, I'm fine, you know. I do need to get the TV sorted though, so I can play Xbox and watch the Euros tomorrow. I feel like most people really lack awareness of the owners. Yeah, exactly. I feel like most people aren't truly aware of this life. Like they're not. I mean, I guess no one is 100% aware, but I feel like most people have such little awareness of the world around them. I don't know. I think it's because society tells us. I don't know. Yeah. Well, I didn't get Wi-Fi in the house. I have to get my own Wi-Fi. But my neighbours kindly let me use their Wi-Fi. So I'm cushy. It lags a bit sometimes. It's kind of like 3 times, but it's actually been alright. Yeah, it's nice, Osiris. It's good. It's really good. Yeah, I'll show you it now. Look, that's what it looks like. But yeah, that's that. Yeah, exactly. People do have slave mindsets, I feel like. That's very true. Is the kitchen and bathroom shared? No, because I'm the only one living here at the moment currently. Yeah, I hope it will, man. I feel like it won't at the moment, Steve, but I think it will do. It should do, yeah. But yeah, the kitchen and bathroom. Well, I don't have my own bathroom, but because there's no roommates at the moment, I do technically have it to myself, but I won't do in a few weeks. Your mental health will get, yeah, exactly, it will. I mean, obviously my mental health's always going to suck anyway, but it will get better, you know, it will get better at least. I'm hoping at least I can cope. 'Cause that's one thing, like, I think I'm too aware of the world now. So it's like I'm never ever going to go back to that happy kid, but like at least I'll be able to cope more. At least I'll be able to, you know what I mean? Yeah, thanks, Steve. Have a good one. But yeah. Do you have a Discord server? I do, T-Advice. My Discord server is actually I'll put it in the description. I'll put it in the description. Just because I don't want anyone hearing my Discord server, that's all. Faking happiness actually makes me happy. Yeah, that's probably what it is. It's that placebo effect. You know, like saying when you take an antidepressant, you think like your depression is getting sorted out because quote unquote you feel like depressed. No, it's because you thought the tablet would work. So you get that placebo effect, right? And there are people who do actually need medication, to be honest, but I don't know. I feel like most people take certain medications actually just get placebo effects. You know what I mean? But yeah, the things of me though, I'm too real. You know, I feel like I'm too real, but I feel like I'm kind of fake around others because I have to be. You know, I can't let my guard down because if I let my guard down, I'll be made out to be a weirdo, a creep, a loser, and you know, people like me. Let's be fair, I'm kind of demonized. At least when people get to know me, anyway. Not because I'm bad or anything, because I'm an outcast. You know what I mean? I don't think like a normal person. I'm not obviously a psychopath or sociopath or anything, but like, you know what I mean? Like my views are different to most people, which isn't a bad thing, you know. But yeah, I definitely think faking happiness tricks your brain because it's that placebo effect. You have to be, well, yeah, exactly. You do. You can't be real. Like, can you imagine, like, can you imagine just go up to, like, I don't know, like dealing with, I don't know, your co-workers, for example, and you come up to them and you say to them, this is, this is, I don't know, this world is a matrix or something like that. People think you're a weirdo. People think you're crazy. Yeah, exactly. It isn't worth arguing. This is why I could never stick up towards my dad because, like, I just feel like half the time he just, I don't know, you know, yeah, it isn't worth arguing. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. It just isn't worth arguing with other people. I haven't had many views on here, to be honest. I never do. I haven't gained many subs, to be honest, from live streaming. I wonder if I can connect my. I think I can. I think I can connect my. Yeah, I should be able to. I don't know if I'm able to connect. Be careful, because I don't want to. Right. Let's see. Why is it not connected? Fucking moron. Sake. Why is it not turning on? Why is the TV not turning on? No, it doesn't need an actual light. Oh god, I thought someone was there then. I've literally. Ah, there it is. Ah, that's why. It's fucking dumbass fucking computer TV. Okay. Move my Xbox. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, wrong one. Wait, what's happening? Ah, to be honest, I might leave my stream now. There you go.